A terrific look at the city of Memphis. And before we get going, let's hear from
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Here's Morant, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Morant with the steal. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. The feed to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Coming hard on the drive. Winslow daring someone to get in his way.
Now, here's Ingles. The dish to Gobert. Back to Ingles. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Brooks. Winslow finds Morant. This one for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell passes to Gobert.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Jackson is doubled and stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Brooks against O'Neal, and it's Brooks that time on the assist by Jackson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Clarkson, stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Cloak loose. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Jones is running. That's tipped. Anderson outside. Memphis moving it around. Jones looking for an opening. Second chance shot.
The size and reach of Gobert making him a tremendous defensive anchor, protecting the paint.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Passes it to Gutteridge. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Mitchell outside. The pass to Gobert. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. It's Jones on the wing. Inside, Valanciunas, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Ed Davis.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 3 seconds left, and the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Jazz lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
We've got Brandon Clark. He's out there with Anderson. Morant is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And the basket by Ingles. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. It's tipped.
Unlikely scenario. Joe Ingles times it perfectly. Comes up with the rare rejection.
Clark kicks to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Back to Davis. Moutier against Morant. Pass to Melton. It's Morant in the corner. Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
A versatile swing man.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Feeds it to Davis. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. Winslow's checked in for John Morant. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Jazz. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that, and his anticipation skills leads to second chance points.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Anderson. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Moutier. Conley into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Jones dishes to Winslow. Jackson passes to Clark. Beyond the arc. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Gobert with the block.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
It's good. Winslow's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
To the middle, stolen by Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Utah leading. Mitchell left side. Down low. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires the 3. But they'll get another chance. Back to Bogdanovich. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They're in good position at the half after a... And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the 1. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
The drive by Mitchell. To the middle. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Memphis trailing here.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Gobert, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got 5.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Winslow kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tries it from 19, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Moutier finds Davis. Morant with the steal. And they're moving it up. From deep 3-point range, the offensive rebound. It's tipped. Five to shoot. From downtown, connects from 3-point range. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half. Jazz have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Moutier pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Moutier. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brooks. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Davis. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. A 2-point game.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and Jones subbed in for Dylan Brooks. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Bogdanovich. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Jones lets it go with the 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Jones the pass to Clark. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Mitchell passes to Clarkson. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for John Morant. And Utah also making a switch. Conley's checked in. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And for Memphis, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Jones, no one around him. Misses the 3. Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. That one falls. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical, works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Jones drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Utah leading by 3.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
And Memphis with another turnover here.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Utah out front as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Utah leading. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Clark is out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Jackson in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Ingles finds Gobert. Back to Ingles. 5 on the clock. Good on the shot. Ingles has got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Morant for 3. Unable to get that one. And Utah the other way now. Pass to Clarkson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
That's good from Morant.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Ingles kicks to Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Passes to Gobert. There's the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by Morant.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Ingles kicks to Conley. Back to Ingles. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Morant, that's for 2. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the pass to Clarkson. Ingles in the corner. It's good from long range.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Now here's Morant for 3. They get the rebound. Valanciunas. Morant against Conley. Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort. Gets a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Pulls up. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
It's stolen by Gobert. Dishes to Conley. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. A rebound by the Jazz.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Conley against Morant. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Gobert. No good off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Clarkson kicks to Bogdanovich. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Now here's Morant for 3. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
And the basket by Ingles.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Morant against Conley. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the feed to Gobert. And Utah again with the bucket.
Nice shot by Rudy Gobert. When he's hitting jumpers off the catch, this offense takes on a whole new look.
Kept alive. Goes back up. And Morant will lay it in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And he gets the bucket.
This team has leaned on Ingles for points at times.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The New Orleans riverfront gleaming bright. And nothing tips off.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. Now here's Gobert. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Favors. Tries again. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ingram attacking. And he converts the layup.
You can now be seated.
Conley with it. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here is Holiday. Inside. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Bogdanovich. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Ball. And Holiday has it in the corner. He's looking for Williamson and finds him.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Conley's shot is off.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And that one's good by Favors.
I love whenever Favors attacks the bucket. Knows not many guys are going to be able to stop him down low.
Now here's Conley. Ingles passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Holiday. Nice shot by Gobert.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Williamson left side. Back to Ball. Here's Favors. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Conley. Ingles passes to Gobert. Back to Ingles. Over Ingram. Ingles can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Ball no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Gobert to the inside. Bogdanovich gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Ball, the pass to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Favors got 8 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
To the paint, taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Banked in off the glass.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Jazz trail by 4. Conley with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop, and Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Ingram, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell passes to Conley. The dish now to Gobert. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Favors. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Conley. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke.
Everybody had their reputations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Rudier out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Here's Jackson. Shot from 12. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Inside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Rudier kicks to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Got a piece of it. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Here's Hart. It's Redick on the wing. It's blocked. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Davis. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans leading by 11. Now the pass to Hayes. Six on the shot clock. Back to Redick. Gobert brings the double team. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Okafor is not the kind of guy to panic and just throw up any old shot. I mean, he plays with real poise and patience. Even when the shot clock's running down, he usually finds a way to make a good play.
And Davis puts it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson passes to Okafor. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in for Gobert. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Davis.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Holiday goes in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Moutier pass to Bogdanovich, and they pick up 2.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pelicans leading by 9. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Moutier dishes to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. And that's now 7 points for Davis.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Takes it from 10. Hayes, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Now Holiday. He's got 6. Over to the wing. Here's Hart. Lays it up off the glass. Hart's got his second basket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Moutier. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pelicans leading by 9. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick.
And in transition, Ball is a problem. A quick decision maker who knows exactly where to go to get fast break opportunities.
Here's Mitchell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A big night so far for Derek Favors. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. And
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. It's good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Conley against Ball, and a slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Bogdanovich, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Williamson outside. Ingram finds Williamson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And that one's good by Favors.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. New Orleans leading by 20. The finish, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Melly is checked in for Derek Favors. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Ball. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. There's the lob to Jackson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. The shot by Redick, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing the trip to the line.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's Ingram. And he comes up with the deuce.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
The drive by Redick makes it off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. The feed to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. And it's Holiday in for Ingram. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Pass to Melly. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hayes has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the left wing. Outside for Redick. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Holiday. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And here's Holiday. He's got 9. Gobert with the block. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. New Orleans. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the 5. New Orleans moving it around. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. The Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. Mitchell with it. Favors picks him up. Stolen by Ball. Unhindered, going all the way. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Holiday. Favors got 11 points here in just the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
To the right side. Back to Holiday. Gobert with the block. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And that's going to be a travel. So both teams changing it up here. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ball, the pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Okafor slams it in.
Excellent timing by Okafor. He really bounced up and finished that alley-oop with real flavor and flair that time.
Moutier finds Bradley. Over Okafor. And Bradley gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Ball. From deep, Moore. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Oni with the bucket.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Ball against Moutier. Williamson outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Williamson. It's deflected. Here's Oni, covered by Okafor. Davis, the pass to Moutier. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Moore trains the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
So both teams making some changes here.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Up again. It's good on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Williamson with it. Ingram outside. The tray. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Here's Conley. And too long on the shot. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Yep, that one goes.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Derek Favors.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
44 seconds left in the game. O'Neal against Ingram. Here's O'Neal from deep. And it's Melly with the rebound. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Count it.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is, gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Now Ball. For the three, can't connect. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. What a look for some of the Kings players as they enter their building tonight here at home. And as things get ready to...
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Here's Gobert. Down low. Here's Ingles. Shakes him. That shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Right side, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Outside, Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bielitsa with the bucket.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by Utah. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Mitchell. Fox, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Mitchell's shot is good.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell, tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Left side, Fox. Fox is doubled and stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley leading the charge. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, Fox is a dependable defender, always active, and he's really smart in terms of his anticipation and using those hands to come up with steals.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Good work defensively by Fox. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Conley against Fox. And there's the pass to Bielitsa. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 6 points. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
The Kings trailing. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Fox passes to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got his second bucket.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Conley left side. To the inside. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. High post, Gobert. Working on Bagley. Clock at 2. Ingles can't get it to go. Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Fox gets it to go.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here is Conley. Bogdanovich out to Conley. Fox with the steal. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And that's the thing about Barnes. He doesn't always look like he's moving fast, but very few guys seem to catch him.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Bagley. And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, Bogdanovich out there with Davis. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Healed against Clarkson. And the call on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 5 to shoot, and O'Neal gets it to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
On the wing, Heel. Here's Giles, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Davis kicks to Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
The Kings shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Pass to Joseph. On the wing, Heel. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root. That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Joseph dishes to Heel. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good. And the Kings lead by 3.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Yes, that goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Inside. Here's Bazemore. That one doesn't drop. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. Right side, Joseph. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Corey Joseph. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Davis with the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holmes. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. 1:30 left now here in the second. Jazz have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Conley the pass to Gobert. And the basket is good. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Hield kicks to Parker. Passes to Fox. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. And Utah with a change here, too. Ingles is checked in. Gobert, a special move before the shot. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Kings trail by 5. Outside, Fox. He kicks it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good! And it's now only a 1-point Jazz lead.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Conley into the lane. Here's Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
The gigantic frame of Rudy Gobert is a problem for the defense. Very hard to contest this guy without fouling.
The Kings making a switch here. Giles is checked in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell against Fox. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And now here comes Conley leading the break. The shot comes out.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Bogdanovich, no luck. Jazz leading by 4.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Utah shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Mudiay is checked in. And the Jazz with possession here. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. and it's an 8-point Utah lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Back to Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 8.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Moutier pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Bagley. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Left side, Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Timeout. Timeout.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Barnes. And Utah also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Gobert.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And really the potential Bagley has is so exciting. Just an absolute menace on both ends. And you can tell he wants to be great.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's the break. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. A 2-point game to the middle. Moutier dishes to Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Hield outside. Shoots from 14. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And Utah turns it over again. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The pass to Bagley. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Moutier against Joseph. Moutier pass to Bogdanovich. Top of the key, Clarkson. Moutier against Joseph. They get it back. Davis. Good work defensively by Holmes. Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hield the pass to Holmes. They kick out to Hield. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
58 seconds left in the third. For the tie. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the bucket.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
.30 seconds left to play in the third. Fox against Conley, and he makes that one. Fox has got 10.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Puts the move on, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Now Fox. 10 points for him. Tries to save it. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. He gets it in there. Barnes has got his second basket.
That's just terrific job by Barnes. In full attack mode, dominating that area of the paint. Go to work, Harrison.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz lead by 4. Live from Golden One Center. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Kings trail by 4. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. He leads and finds Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert over Giles, and Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Back to Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Sacramento has possession, trailing by 5. Conley against Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the first one drops. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Conley against Fox. Fox with the steal. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Bogdanovich. Pulls up. High post. That one off the back iron and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
The Kings making a switch here. Parker's checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Conley against Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. The 3 ball. They get it back.
Well, for some reason, no one accounting for Barnes on the offensive glass, and that cost them.
Jazz leading by 5. Conley feeling it out. Here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. To the middle. Gobert can't hit, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will be foul number 5 on him. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Parker. Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Fox. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Leading by 5. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Over Bagley. Gobert can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell right side. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Fox. Bogdanovich, no luck. Sacramento with the ball. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. No good with the layup. Jazz leading by 5. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And finished off by Bagley.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Conley dishes to Ingles. Bagley with the block. And they'll keep possession. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Second chance shot. Gobert can't hit.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Up top, Fox. To the inside. Bagley the pass to Fox. To Bagley. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Gobert can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And here is Fox. Count it!
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Bogdanovich wide open. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Dorian.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The state capital of Utah dramatically lit up. And with pregame routines coming to an...
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Winslow kicks to Brooks. Inside, Valanciunas.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Morant. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Clock at 6. From the arc. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Good on the shot.
You have to be aware of where Conley is at all times, especially when he's in the paint.
It's Morant with the drive. And that one drops.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Passes it to Ingles. Back to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley against Morant. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Jazz with some changes. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Then for the Grizzlies, Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. Utah leading. Clarkson on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Jones. Takes a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. To the paint, Gobert double-teamed. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Basket good. Gobert's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
But that was something else.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Jones finds Anderson. Back to Jones. 1:12 left in the first. A putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. over Jones, and Utah again with the bucket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Jones looking for an opening. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5. So it's the Jazz now. Here's Mitchell. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Jones drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He must have had a good warm-up because he's hot. I mean, he's 3 for 4 already, and we're only getting started.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Basket counts.
Man, Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jones kicks to Brooks. Fires for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Jazz lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Moutier. Joe Ingles is out there with Davis. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Melton, no good. And they're on the break. Clarkson kicks to Moutier. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Here's Gutterich. The shot from the low post is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Moutier dishes to Davis. It's rebounded by Gutterich. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Anderson passes to Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Conley, and it goes down 2 points. Conley's got 8 points.
Now, that's the grit and grind mentality of Conley. He excels at taking challenges head on.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Morant.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Conley dishes to Davis. Kicks it to Moutier. Down low, stolen by Anderson. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. On the wing, Winslow. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here we go. Moutier heading to the hoop.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Gutterich, the pass to Clark. And the layup falls.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Pass to Ingles. To the middle. Davis kicks to Ingles. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Anderson dishes to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. A nice shot by Winslow.
But this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Moutier pass to Conley. He kicks it to O'Neal. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis dishes to Conley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Anderson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
With a lengthy wingspan, that's what Anderson does. He's able to maneuver through defenders and put the ball in the basket.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Moutier. Gobert the pass to Conley. Mitchell trying to free himself. Gobert and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. Misses from close range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Brooks. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Count the basket. Mitchell's got 8.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Passes it to Brooks. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one falls for Brooks.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jones kicks to Brooks. Jones the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. No good from Valanciunas.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that'll about...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Morant. That one goes in. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. That one good for 2. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Winslow's running. Here's Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass. Brooks has got 8 points.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Conley with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Oh, the floor general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Morant outside. Brooks finds Morant. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Ingles. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. It's good. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, with elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on fast breaks.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Morant with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Morant outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Mitchell.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
And that one's good by Davis. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. He gets that one.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Moutier pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Davis. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Winslow against O'Neal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Memphis also making a switch. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Morant with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Moutier. Good, nice job down low. Moutier's got 7 points in the game.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
That's a high-level finish for Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich comes in for Davis. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jones is checked in. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
And foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Morant looking around. He can't get that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. To the paint. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down. Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
23 seconds left in the third. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move was fire.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Morant outside. From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 7. Live from... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That is why Morant was second overall in 2019. Ja's ability to move the ball creates hoops for others.
Here's Conley. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And it's Morant missing.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around his neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Morant with it. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Brooks on the double team. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Mike Conley.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now the pass to Melton. Morant outside. Three-pointer. And the Grizzlies get it back. Brooks finds Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. The 3 from Morant. They grab their own miss. And the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And he gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And that one's good, Morant.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this setup, it's outstanding.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the Jazz making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's Justin Winslow in for DeAnthony Melton. Pass to Winslow. A 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Here's Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
That's good from Morant. Jazz trail by 7. The drive by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Morant outside. .112 left in the 4th quarter.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Here's Ingles, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And now just a 3-point Memphis lead. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Kicks it to Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's good.
Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. I mean, he's locked in when it matters most.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Morant against Conley. It's Morant with the drive. It drops.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Winslow dishes to Brooks. He kicks to Morant. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray.
That's a Ja Morant special. Ripping the hearts out of the opponent.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. And we've got
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combined at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the 1. And stolen by Favors. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And the dunk by Williamson.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Ingles in the corner. Out to Conley. Back to Ingles. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Bogdanovich, no luck. On the wing, Holiday. Stolen by Mitchell. Pushing it up. Here's Ingles. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Ingles has got his second basket of the game.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Gobert with the block. All by himself. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here is Holiday. Gobert with the block. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Conley.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Shot to stop the run. The rebound by the Jazz.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ingles dishes to Conley. Here's Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Jazz leading by 6. The drive by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the inside. On the wing, Mitchell. Derek Favors with the rebound. And that one's good. Williamson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Conley, and the layup is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And it's good. 2 points.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Here's Conley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this one. And Conley drops them both.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got O'Neal. Davis is out there with Gobert. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Pass to Melly. Here's Jackson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now the Pelicans on the break. Reddick's got the ball.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Outside Conley. The second effort. Here's Davis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
That one falls. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Hayes down low, defended by Gobert. And Hayes throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's O'Neal. The shot's good. And the Jazz lead by 12.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Jackson, down low. Here's Hayes. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Blocks it again.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Mike Conley. And the Pelicans making a change. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
So off the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for O'Neal, and it's Mitchell in for Clarkson. New Orleans also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart, and it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Ingram finds Okafor. He's off on that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. He dishes it to Gobert. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Ball's checked in. Moutier pass to Bogdanovich. They get it again, and Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. The shot by Holiday, no good. Jacks up a 3. Up again, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow. Bogdanovich has got 6.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are in blowout territory. That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 20.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fires the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Williamson against Conley. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Kicks to Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Count that one.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Williamson dishes the ball. He had stolen by Ingles. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Williamson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Conley with the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there was so much hoopla around ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Gobert. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. And he's able to get it back. Okafor gets the bucket. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Up top, Mudiay. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Okafor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson comes in for Ball. The Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hits it from 3-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Hayes. Back to Hart over O'Neal. Hart, no good. And so it's Utah in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Emmanuel Mudiay. Bradley is out there with Davis. And it's Oni in a shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Jackson passes to Hayes. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. On defense, New Orleans. Bradley finds Davis. Back to Bradley. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Hayes in the corner. Jackson looking around. Back to Hayes. It's stolen by Davis. Niang passes to Moutier. Can't get it to fall. The Pelicans shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Passes it to Okafor. New Orleans moving it around. Moore keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Niang passes to Moutier. To the wing right side. The pass to Niang. Offensive rebound. Back to Moutier. From downtown. Out to the right wing. And there's the feed to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Oni, no good. Here's Alexander Walker. And he banks in the layup. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Oni. Back to Davis. Now here's Okafor. And it's Moore penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. Moore's got his first basket.
Etuan Moore trying to find a good balance between a perimeter threat and then being able to penetrate with the basketball.
Here's Niang. Knocks down the 3-ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
To the wing on the left. Now Hayes. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That shot missing. Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Moutier finds Davis. Back to Moutier. Here's Niang. And it's Tony Bradley with the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Utah.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Off target with his 3. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And it's ball in the corner. Kicks it out to Williamson. On the wing, Holiday. The dish to Favors. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell against Jackson. Here's Niang. Offensive rebound. Bradley kicks to Niang. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside. Moore outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. the Kings taking on the Jazz. For the Kings. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on two. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bialitz, and it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Barnes. Here's Bagley. Outside, Fox. 5 on the clock, and the pass to Bialitz. And here are the Jazz now. Mitchell with it, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Left side, Bagley. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on the swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good from outside. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. Fox. The layup missed.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Ingles passes to Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And as Rudy Gobert has been adding bulk, he's only getting better at finishing through contact.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fox passes to Bagley. Tries it from 9. The rebound by the Jazz.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Because he's so good at putting the ball on the floor and making plays, the 3 is going to be available to Donovan Mitchell.
Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Barnes against Ingles. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Bialitz. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Hield outside. Got a piece of it. Giles. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. O'Neal passes to Davis. That one drops for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Kings trail by 7. Hield kicks to Joseph. Hield outside. Back to Joseph. To the inside. And Hield with the basket on the assist from Joseph.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Clarkson against Hield. Clarkson dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Clarkson. The putback. Davis on the follow.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Joseph has an open look. And the three off target. Jazz leading by 7. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson passes to Moutier. Outside, Bogdanovich. Feeds to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Davis has got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Heel dishes to Joseph. Pass to Giles. Bagley kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Bagley. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got O'Neal, Moutier out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Davis, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The offensive rebound, and that one's good. Parker.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Moutier. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Left side, Joseph. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Holmes throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Utah leading by 9. Outside for Davis. Stolen by Joseph. Here's the break. Here's Hield. Finished off the break.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Moutier looking around. Right wing. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Hits the three-point bomb. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Bazemore passes. Oh!
Wow! He went high.
That was nice.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Passes it to Clarkson. It's stolen by Hield. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. Count it. Good. Joseph's got his first points in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Tipped away. And Utah turns it over again. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Davis. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. Then for the Kings, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Out to Parker. Fox against Conley. 4 on the shot clock. From 10 feet out, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Conley. Yep, that one goes.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Pass to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Holmes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. To the middle. Parker with the steal. He's got a clear path. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The feed now to Gobert. Ingles in the corner. 4 on the clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The steady hand of Ingles in pick and roll action, just making plays.
Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. Parker right side, and Fox has it in the corner. Over Conley. And with that, the Utah lead is cut back down to 5 points in the make from Fox.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley against Fox. Conley the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A beautiful reverse layup. Mitchell's got 9.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Fox. Drops in the layup for 2. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instinct.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. During the draft process in 2013, some scouts called Rudy Gobert too... and that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fox passes to Bagley. Conley against Fox. Can't connect from short range.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Ingles finds Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Over in the corner, Conley fires from deep. Barnes grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the inside. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Fox. Conley gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Back to Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Fox. Rebound, Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Sacramento also making some changes. Harry Giles comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Fox. Yep, it counts. Fox has got 6 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Clarkson dishes to Gobert. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Hield. Bogdanovich passes to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and the shot goes in. Clarkson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Bielitsa passes to Bagley. Inside. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Bagley. Back to Fox. Bagley kicks to Hield. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Here's Mitchell. They get the rebound. Back to Gobert. Passes to O'Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Kings trail by 9. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. And here is Bielitsa. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bielitsa against O'Neal. Fires the 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bielitsa against O'Neal. Bielitsa passes to Bagley. From deep. Sacramento again missing.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Mitchell against Fox. Kicks to Hield.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Gobert with the block, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And the shot goes in. Gobert's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Utah.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Pass to Holmes. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Doubled by Conley. Fox against Ingles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Parker's checked in. To the paint. Bielitsa passes to Parker. Sacramento moving it around. From 18 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
It's deflected. And now the Kings fast break. Fox deciding where to go with it. Can't hit from in close. Jazz leading by 9. And the basket by Ingles.
This is the thing about Ingles. He's got the size and the strength to play with physicality.
Stolen by Mitchell. And it's Conley penetrating. Mitchell passes to Conley. Tucker trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Conley is so smart at exploiting holes in the defense on the drive. He's incredibly effective at drawing fouls.
Bagley, he's checked in for Parker. Here's Fox. The pass to Barnes. Now Bielitsa. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside, Fox. And it's Bagley in the corner. Down low, it's Bielitsa, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist to turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. And a change for Sacramento. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Fox is double. Hield outside. To the inside. Bagley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
High post, Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pass to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Conley with it. Now guarded by Fox. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Shoots a fader. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 13. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Hield the pass to Fox. Barnes outside for 3. It doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Fox gets it to go.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Jazz.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Conley. That shot no good. Good work defensively by Fox.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Here's Joseph. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so they foul intentionally. It's the first that brings them to within 10. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Stolen by Joseph. And so it's Utah with the win. Some good comp, David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.